Hello and welcome back to HoI4, and the winner is Endsieg 1980. You guys voted a lot. 315 if you voted, and it has been a very close round between Road 56, Democratic Russia, and Endsieg, Germany 1918. But with a 7-vote lead, Endsieg is the winner. So, I actually know what to do in the next couple of series. Haha. So, with that said, yeah, let's get on with the game. So, here we are. So, let's get into it. I have tested it a little bit to see how I want to start off. But, yeah, I think it's going to be challenging. For a number of reasons. And it's not, you know, it's not because we're in the worst of situations. I think the challenging bit's gonna be manpower, because that's something we are severely lacking in my experience. So with that said, let's just let's start getting this done. There's gonna be a lot of organization shit we need to do first. And, you know, start setting up like a lot of shit. For instance, I think we should start getting all the rations and all of the guns. After that, we're gonna get our support equipment as well as artillery. So the order is a little bit strange here. There we go. Bam. And gonna put you on top. Yeah, this works for me. Alright, so that's one. Then we're gonna go to research. Now, there isn't really much research left to do since we're fairly up to date with most things. So we're not gonna demobilize because that seems like an incredibly bad idea. So let's not do that. And get some decryption. Yeah, you know, decryption is always good. Now, we've got free civilian factories. Let's build as many of the factories that we can get, because oh boy, we're gonna need a couple of factories. Yes, sorry. There we go. That will keep us floating for a while. Now we're gonna do our dockyards, get a little bit of this, and then we'll spend the rest of them on, I think it's advanced dreadnoughts, and put them into the German Navy. Right, then we gotta modify the government. Now I'm actually gonna do a little bit of this and then not continue. So I've got to pick up the important ones. There are a couple of ones that are actually useful, but I think the most useful ones for us right now is I think we're gonna go for army defense. Then we're gonna go for infantry specialist, infantry genius, and yeah, military genius. That's it. Why? This number here works, Austin. Apparently something new is going to jump up, which is going to give apparently a massive debuff. It's not showing here yet, but it's going to be terrible. And we're going to spend a lot of this to basically get rid of it, because you can just lower it by spending political power or pay ups for stability. Now, I'm not really willing to spend stability, and political power is actually a very useful tool. Right. With that said, protect here, fly here, and I think both of you just I'm gonna just do whatever, you know. I actually need to put these guys in, you know, in the production list, so it stops complaining like, hey, you actually need aircraft. Early tactical bombers as well as advanced fighters. There we go. Right, modifying the government. No, really. Now, there's nothing really interesting in the tree left, except for Jabal Shamar invited to the Central Powers. That's all we can do. There were a lot of decisions available. None of them really bother me right now. Now, we don't really need these because, you know... there we go. This might be nice, but we need to get total mobilization. We're currently looking at... Right, we need more world tension. We might be able to do that later. We have a bit of insufficient resources, so we'll just trade with Ukraine, take their shit, Trade a little bit with Venezuela. Hopefully we'll actually get it. You know what? No. Let's trade with Romania, because that makes a little bit more sense. As well as the fact that they're a puppet. So less factories are being spent. So yeah, that's that. And right, let's move on to the to another bit. Take that. Get all the ships here moving, and I don't think I'm gonna do much with them because the allies have a large, or actually they're probably not called the allies, but the Entente. Yeah, much larger force. So yeah. With that said, let's start making some armies. It's gonna take a while to all just get set up, well, even close to correctly. And I might have noticed that my microphone is actually in the way, which is, you know, mildly annoying. 33, 26, 30, alright, so that's just gonna be manual work. For that, I'm gonna change the infantry division, because I don't like the way that they're set up. Also, just gonna solve some of the issues that we're having, so we're gonna go to a... we're gonna go to a 20 width. And we're gonna tell all of these to go to that template. Actually, might be able to do that soon-ish. Anyway, yeah, let's get... I wish I could count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most of these are already correct, and it's gonna save us a lot of effort on... Jesus, I really can't count. Actually, I have to also look past my microphone right now, which is a little bit annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, because then this thing is maxed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only need 2. Right, then there we go. Train 6 more. Actually, gonna do that later. Once we get some stuff up and running. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First army, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second army. Right, and I'm not gonna assign any generals for now, because the moment the mod starts, some of this info actually gets deleted. So to save me some trouble with that, I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna place some stuff here. And I know that are we actually at war with this bit yet? No, but I actually know that we're gonna go to war with that bit. So I'm gonna send a little bit over there. I actually need to remind myself to actually assign them here, because they were just, you know, assigned right there. Right, so that's basically the setup. I'm just gonna save it. As you can see, I actually did play a little bit to see if, you know, how things would, you know, pan out. See what kind of the kinks were. You kind of need to take a look at. And this is basically the solution I came up with, because this is the biggest problem. We have literally no equipment. We are pretty much down the hole on food, weapons, and artillery. That's why the shrinking of the armies also was a good idea. So we can actually select all of these, change the template to infantry division, bam. Select all of you, change the template to infantry divisions. So, there we go. Can keep these, don't care about these, don't care about these, and I'll make a new template using tanks when our economy stabilizes. So with that said, my neighbors are making a lot of noise. I'm actually gonna close my door and I'll be back in a sec. So I've been hammering for the entire day already, and I stopped. So it was like, okay, maybe I can finally get some time to record, but no, we've got more hammering to do. Right, so yeah, we're fully set up basically. So let's unpause. We're gonna get a lot of events. United States joined the Entente, so they get a lot of these. Like, hey, we joined a lot of shit. Everybody's joining into wars. Can I just? There we go. Just this, basically that's gotta be the start of the everything. Just gonna go through a lot of these windows, and then generals are gonna get unassigned soon-ish. Or that already happened. I actually don't know. Get the big guys in. Yeah, I think we're gonna still get a lot of unassigned generals. But for now, I'll just assign everything, and then we'll wait for a minute till the rest of the game just decides to catch up. Now, luckily, so far, the allies didn't really seem to be in a mood to attack that much, so I think that might be one of our lucky breaks. Land on trained Russian, hopefully can do some real damage. Yep, that's fine. I'm done, I'm not gonna cheat. We're gonna lose 1,000,000 manpower, which is really painful. I don't need war propaganda, because we, you know, our war support's good, so... And we're gonna just get some more things, and then we're gonna get a lot of war exhaustion really soon. Alright. At least I think we should. There we go, the battle begins. Okay, so we're now officially starting. So let's spend some of the political power to get rid of that. And you can just go minus, which is I think not really what is something that's supposed to be the case, but you know, it is. That should get rid of the extreme war exhaustion modifier, which is, you know, to be honest, fairly fucking crippling. Well, there's a lot of shit going on, but for now, can I get? There we go. Yep. Well. I don't know if that's actually something we can really do, build, or anything like that. It might be just some event thing that still remains. United States. So that's a funny thing, actually. I noticed there's two... Okay, so this time the United Kingdom did join in. So when I was playing, there's 2 United Kingdoms here for some reason. And they didn't really fully... They never joined, which was a little bit of weird, I thought. Let's start drawing up battle plans. Okay, now our generals have been... keep clicking away windows. Our generals are... to be assigned. Get everybody... I can't be picky or anything like that, because I literally have... This is the only generals that I have. Or I need to start assigning field marshals to my armies. Can I? Yeah, I can. So, what do you... Got anything interesting? New force rates, nice. Not, well, yeah. Wait, you managed to get both. Well, weird guy. What do you have? Anything interesting for me? No, not really. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna set up... So, just to get a quick overview, we're at war with... yeah, everybody. And we need to kill the French Republic, the United Kingdom, Italy, another 2... Well, the United States, Japanese Empire, and, well, Greece is not on a faction, so that's a separate little war. Apparently they are very much close to capitulation, but I think there might be a different Greece. Yeah, because there's another Kingdom of Greece here, so that's one is already dead. Now, first things first, we just need to get, you know, equipment going. And, French Republic joined Portugal and our enemies, Portugal's Romanian war. So there's a lot of war participants going on and everything like that. However, there isn't... In my experience, the enemy never really pushed along the French border for some reason. Poland will keep trying to send me expeditionary forces. I think this is just war still merging. And we should have... Okay, we still have the extreme war exhaustion. Okay, well... The longer country, the more severe the war exhaustion will be. Return to peace and the count will drop. Yeah, or spend something. It actually never really explains that. I don't know when this gets recalculated or anything along those lines. But apparently the enemy never really suffered any war exhaustion. Sure. The Dervish state wanted to join in. Alright, well... So far so good. We've got troops on the front line. We're just now going to wait for equipment to start flowing in. So, artillery will be problematic, but we first, you know, want to feed our people. which seems to be like a very nice idea. So that's gonna take it says almost a year. I don't think it's gonna be completely accurate since we're just, you know, gonna flow through. Well, there is the Crimean operation. It's like almost I knew that would happen. That's you. And even though without equipment, this is gonna be a fairly easy push. Because there's barely any guys. Don't do that. Just you. Because I don't really want to push into the French. To be honest, maybe someday we'll do that. But for now, there is no need. I gotta just, you know, finish these smaller skirmishes first. And move our way through... just get through there, will you? Just take Sevastopol. Feed it back into the Ukraine. Rat Baron dies over the Somme. Oh my god, this is a lengthy thing. Well, if you want to read this, you can read it. I'm not going to read through this. Well, apparently we lost one of our modifiers. Oh. Transferred all territories to Ukraine. Okay. That is good news. So these will be assigned to the Western Front. I'm actually gonna reassign them right here. And assist with the Italian front. Actually, I think I've got some other plans for you guys. Delete all your orders for that army. Assign here. Tell them to halt. Can I do the same thing for these guys? Like, delete all of it. Just assign you that, so I know for sure that you're only working on those things. They'll be fine, by the way, don't worry. Right, training, low priority is, well, higher than just one time. So, for now, this is gonna be it. And I think the trick to winning has to be to basically get tanks. Yes, you can send me horse artillery. I'm gonna play 200 political power. We're gonna gain more political power soon-ish. I think what I could have done maybe is get a lot of the political power generators here. But we're losing a lot because of the Shadow Kaiser thing, and that is gonna drop at some point. Because we're not really in charge. I think that's the big thing. So what port do they have? This port of roads. So what if I just cut this off? We don't have a lot. I think it's enough to at least try to push in. So yes, it's basically, we're gonna spend a lot of time reforming the army and trying to get everything going. Can I assist this attack from anywhere else? No. So I can only just prevent them from reinforcing. Not really, actually. I can only... This will, however, cut them off pretty damn nicely and you know, get rid of some of the Italian forces. So, just to get a perspective on what's going on, hopefully Russia does its thing and they will never join back in. Don't think so. We have a total of 1.4, basically 1.5 million people. France has 5.57. United Kingdom has almost 3. We've got almost 2 million or 1.5 million Americans we need to fight. Then the Portuguese aren't that bad. So we've still got the British Raj. We got 200,000. We've got 8 million potential Chinese that we need to fight. We have the Japanese, which can bring 4.2 million. There's just the potential enemy manpower against us is not even funny. So yeah, I am not looking forward to that. So that's why we need to, I need one guy. You, that's fine. Just take Rhodes. before they get more harbors in. There we go. Okay, you can just stay there for now. One of you will do. And a nice push, push. No, stop. No reason to waste any unnecessary equipment. I think this push is possible. Waiting for it to reserve. It's a little bit annoying. Ottomans or Armenia. Jabal Shammar joins center powers, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do with this for now. Who is this? Well, we'll trade with them. They're no longer underneath me directly. That's fine. Just trying to get rid of some Italian troops. So at least Italy has a shortage of supplies just like us. That's good to know. But however, we're not gonna push in on the Italians. That's besides the fact that, well, there is some, this is plain, so we can potentially just push through, and I think our initial attack is gonna be against the Italians, just to take them out of the war. However, it does add in a lot of coastline we need to get rid of. First things first, though, it's Greece. Just gonna remove as much front line as possible, because I think that might help. And that noise you just heard, that's the HoI4 3 technology noise. And initially when I heard it, I was like, what the hell did I just hear? But it kind of makes me really smile, to be honest, because I don't have that much HoI4 3 time, and I will admit. I wish I had a lot more. This is fine. Yeah, this is all fine. But it kind of, it's a classic, and I spent a lot of time trying to learn HoI4 3, and to be honest, it was not really that much of a success. I think I've actually done a playthrough of it. It's somewhere on my channel. Alright, so all of you, just kill those Italian troops. There we go. Now we just start reinforcing. It's we've got 240 combat with, so we can get 12 divisions in there. Yeah, that's a proper surround we've got here. Bam. All right. So next up, you. So we can. Is this? Yeah, this is not really great. I want a group of people right there. Let's just line it up to the Suez Canal. Huh, they made the Suez Canal capturable. I mean, that's... Oh no, it's still like that, okay. What I meant with that is that I thought this was one province, which makes it not as bad, but it's not, okay. No, I'm gonna do this differently. I'm gonna try to take this. There you go. You know what? Let's reorganize this shit a little bit. Put our army right here. So we got a little bit less on the front line here than I would like, but you know, we have some other tasks that need to be done as well. Soviet Union, is it winning? I don't know. I don't know. It has more manpower and more army. However, this front doesn't really look like it's on its favor. It's not, well, it should win. Historically it did, so. German Navy, put a guy in charge, get the submarines out there. Put Alfred in there. Mr. Debbits and Hippa. You should know both of them. If you know a little bit about World War II. Right. Well, I can keep them at home for now, so... Okay, we still got issues with the oil. I still can't trade with Romania, which is a land trade route, so it's a little more beneficial. Armenia has capitulated. Good. Did not really expect Armenia not to capitulate, to be honest. Right, I think that was, yeah, one of the Ottomans. Not gonna do the push yet, though. We got our machine guns coming in. This is all really quite a lot ahead of time. So this is where a point where I ran in the other, when I was experimenting with it a little bit myself, is that there isn't really a lot of research there is left to do, so... What to do? This is something we might pick up at some point. I don't know. Still don't like the weekly war exhaustion. This is still like extreme war exhaustion. Really? We only have like 100 days of war exhaustion. So, yeah. What about that? I think if we look at this, we can push this in easy. Yeah. What are we looking at? 95 days, and then we can get on 15 factories for rations. So we're gonna put these to 3, then we're gonna just, this will all flow downwards until it's you know, in an okay state, and then we go into like maintenance mode, and then when we finally reach maintenance mode, we can start looking into some new proper equipment, which in this case will be tanks. We don't have tank divisions, and I think they're gonna be the key to our success, to be honest. I don't really know what else I could do other than to build tanks, more tanks. I think it's the most efficient way to work with your... See, look at that. Like, this, by the way, is wrong. It's not 1910. It's not at all. Yeah, I got the recon in there, and there's some artillery work that we could do. Yep. Yeah, we'll pick up the advanced artillery. Poland wants to send me land lease, it's fine. Nothing wrong with land leasing. Okay, so this is slightly different than I had anticipated. Just take that, I guess. Let's these guys go. They look to me like they're cut off, or at least I can cut them off. Something like this works, I guess. It's a separate part of... It's a separate UK, actually, that we're targeting. It's weird, I don't know why that is, but they split the UK in multiple UKs. For some reason, this was different. Probably has a reason. Nope, I don't want your expeditionary forces. Soviet Russia. Well, they're not going to help me, so it's not like it's really important that they exist. The White Russians might be a problem, though. I don't know. I would imagine historically if they... I genuinely don't know. So... This could go. That could have gone historically either way. One, the Russian royal family was related to the Kaiser. On the other hand, they had an alliance before they became White Russia, an alliance with the French. So yeah, that could have gone either way. Okay. This is still going fairly well, to be honest. I'm fairly happy with where we're at. 54 days, so that's soon-ish. Okay, kind of want to just push in here and just hold the line. Get through the river territory. You know what? Why don't you just run into Kuwait? Of course, that's the point, you just run into enemy infantry. There you go. White Lithuania wants to help us, sure. Royal family has been murdered. And people trying to assassinate Lenin? Why would you do that? That's very rude. Let's see if we can just do a cutoff here as well. We're not fighting in optimal conditions, to be honest. But it could be a lot worse. That's bad. Now it's engaged from one side, trying to retreat to another direction as well. I'm just gonna cut off these troops. Trying, at least. Seems they were onto our attempt at a surround. They've got some troops retreated here. Okay, assist us from the other side as well, so we can still get the surround going. How are we looking over here? We're looking good. There we go. Rest of you should just be moving the right direction. Yes, very good. One of you is not doing the right thing, so there you go. This looks fine. You can take that. You assign there. Take a look at equipment. We're almost got food. 1 more month. So that's the end of October. So as long as we got food, I'm quite happy. Let's take a look. As usual, not really any movement on the western front. It's very static. Wow. There are some attempts to break out, but I don't think this is gonna help them at all. Considering how much defense we've got. Yeah. Alright, we'll just accept all of them joining in. It's just more troops at the border. Well, if we still can't cut them off, we'll just cut them off again. Just do it differently this time. It's good to see that, is there a way to check? Like, oh yeah, here you can see, like, UK only has, like, 1 factory. It's not true, of course. They have multiple. I think that's... I don't know, if I have to take a guess on how to win, it's gonna be industry and better divisions. So with that, I'm actually gonna end the episode. I wanna thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.